Hello and welcome to episode 20th of this Let's Play series. We are playing Banished. And in the last episode we have started to open up this area. And we've also passed the 500 population mark. We are currently at 570 people. Now the problem is our food situation is not great, so it was doing this kind of number for a little while. We are recovering though. The only problem is we start to rely a little bit too much on farming, which only harvests during the late autumn area. So we have this nice sort of uptick here in the autumn time. We go to just 1 year, but it doesn't show too much. Anyway, we have to store all that stuff and write it out during the other season. So my plan is to open up additional ranching. So we have 2 here, and gathering, which we have 1 set here, and that should help balance out the other season a little bit more. And then after that, since we do have a lot more labors, I think we just have to start building some more. And again, since we have reached our original goal and we also passed the 500 population mark, I think the idea now is to try to get it to 1,000 people. That'll be a tall order for us. We basically reached the western edge of the map and the northwestern as well. There's some area over here we can build some more houses and maybe some more farming. And then the reality is we might just have to trade for food. Let's buy some chickpeas. And strawberry. We do have a lot of wool. Sell all of it. Just sell all of it. Because we do have enough coats for everybody right now, I believe. And wools take up a lot of space. We have another trader. We don't need seeds anymore. And I think that's okay for now. That's interesting. So do we want to always buy food? And vegetable. I don't know. I mean, that's one way to make things work, which is always to rely on outside food. It's kind of risky though. I'd rather not take that kind of risk, to be honest. Let's extend this road out. Let's build a couple more. Well, not a couple, just one more fishing thing. Up here. Two houses to go with it. Let's extend this road down to meet this one. Lots of construction. So now we have enough capacity to handle 800 worshippers. Which means when we have to build the next one of these, then we are very close to our goal. So there's not much that we can build up here. Build some houses, but that's about it. That's the limit of that one right there. I guess I could build an orchard right up here. So what I'll do is I'll just scope it out as a pasture. Except that doesn't quite work. Let's go back to building road. We need to build well, I guess I can just scope it out with the pasture again. So 15 by 4 is one of these, and then we add 4, which is 19, and then we leave a space, that's 20. Doesn't have to be symmetrical. No, it is not. So that's the forester. The reason we want to build outside of it is so that we don't get these guys coming over and chop down our trees. This does not help anybody. So let's start right here. (15 by 4). Start with a road. Go down this way as far as we can. So that's let's build a house first, I guess. build a house there. Extend the road down. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. By 4, 15 by 4, 15 by 4. Okay. That seemed to work out pretty well. Except I think I have one too many. Build a storage barn. Down this way. Let's just build that road up. Or it's a pretty odd looking road. Might as well build that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably build a few more out this way as well. Lots and lots of construction job, and we need More fishermen? This one is pretty decent. Let's bring our food limit up to 60,000. Because we definitely don't want these things not to be harvested. So we start from the top. Let's do that in order. Let's build another barn here, just outside that circle. Hopefully these guys will be able to use that, and these guys will use that. They do have more food, but let's go ahead and hold off on that right now. I do want to see how much wool I have. 253, that's not bad. How about leather? 346, so that's good. Not too much. So right now it's early autumn. We should be harvesting a lot more. So we probably peak out around 50,000 maybe. Back over here. This one will plant cherry. Something, plum pecan, this one peach, something, this one pear. Apple. It'll be a while before this particular pasture can produce food. That should produce like wool and things, or leather, wool. This one is peach. Before that is pecan. That's peach. After peach is chestnut. Just need to adjust my microphone 1 second. Hopefully that's better. And we do have a trader. Seed. We do not need any more seeds. We are self-sufficient in that regard now. Food is still rising a little bit. 52.2. That might be the peak, because I think all the harvest should be done by now. Right. So look at that. Peak out at almost 53,000. And let's see how far down that goes this year. Well, last year we used 60,000 amount of food and produced 56,000. I think we're on track to be sufficient again, but I'm not sure. Okay, so that's cherry. That makes that plum. And hopefully people will start migrating over this way, live in these houses. Also build them a well. Right smack in the middle of that. Now to the further north we have these ranches that are producing. Wonder if I can build another 20 by 20 ranch over here. Not quite. Just a little bit short over there. Do a little bit of gathering over here. And that's really not a bad place. It's not going to be terribly efficient, but it should do the trick. Let's build a bridge across. I don't think you actually need the bridge, however, it's nice to have. Let's build ourselves a forester. Let's build a small stockpile. Let's build a road. Down this way. That way. Actually have more builders than we have tasks now, which is good. Wow, there's a lot of buttons over here. Build another one. Currently have 40 people working at vendors. Let's make that 48. Which means 6 vendors per market. In order to support these guys here, a couple more houses. Like 4 more houses. One, 2, 3, 4. This will take a while to mature. Okay, so while all that's going on, let's take a look at our... So last year we produced more food than we actually used, which is great. By about 10%. So we're going to grow our population another 10%. Currently have 577, so we can get another 60 or so. And then we need to build even more farms. It's interesting that this guy does not go get buttons from up there. Unless because it's not in range. But I doubt that that's the case. This is the fortune lot. It's maxed out on the firewood. Certainly struggling to recover the firewood though. Then we have this area here that I don't think we can really build. Except for around the lake. So the north area may be completely built now. Anyway, let's call it an episode here before we go for another 10 minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.